We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Sky Sox. Madison Bumgarner will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the box, Christian Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
First pitch, 7-10.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Rogers scoops it up, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Up next for Arizona, Miguel Rojas. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He's 3 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. And that's in there, base hit. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. David Peralta having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner goes for second, and it's fouled away. He'll try it again from first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1.
Ball inside.
Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the first. No score. Dinelson Lamet gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Dan, when you get the lineup card, you have to circle this guy's name. 7 big flies last month.
Listen, I've been retired from a while, but when a guy hits 7 bombs in a month, I think you want to pitch this guy carefully. It might not be a bad idea to walk this guy if you can.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Two and 1 now to Mookie.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2 and 2. So a full count now. Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Betts is on the move. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. A runner at second, nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Grandal is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. At the plate, Carson Kelly. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Carson Kelly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the plate now, Christian Walker, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs and 49 runs batted in. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 3-0.
Count is full, 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball four.
Batting seven. The designated hitter.
Striding in, Kevin Cron. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's set and the pitch.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Grounded back up the middle. Rogers picks it up. He'll go to the bag for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Line towards center field. Tauchman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Lamet has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Chopper to first, might only get 1, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Once again, a 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 7th, the second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers bats next. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 13 home runs and 41 RBIs. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Robinson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Cole Calhoun.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here it comes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Robinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way.
That's the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Nobody out, runner on first. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. This is line to left. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And this throw gets away from him.
Up next for the
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Rojas, a base hit in his first trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Stepping in, Mike Tauchman. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tauchman, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1-1 the count now. The pitch.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Peralta, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So stepping in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Kelly corrals it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop third strike. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Runners are at first and third with none out. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Fouled off. Another try at 2-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Runners off for second. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the Shure out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Yasmani Grandal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. At the knees, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
0-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up now, David Peralta, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And it's fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So here's Eduardo Escobar. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. In his career, Escobar has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Tauchman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Ready for another chance? Carson Kelly. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. This will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch of the at-bat.
0-1, no strike.
Fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
First baseman, number 55.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. There's ball 4.
The bat, the second baseman, right there.
At the plate, Brendan Rodgers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Brendan Rodgers becomes out number 2 this inning.
Shortstop, Bo. Yes.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Christian Walker. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Walker.
First pitch on its way.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kevin Crowe.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Crowe. First offering on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Diamondbacks DH. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. 2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2 and 1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle.
Rogers brings it in.
On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Vargas.
Striding into the box, Ildemaro Vargas comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Yastrzemski, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Diamondbacks move out in front. It's now 2-1.
Hey, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
At
the plate now, Cole Calhoun. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 26 RBIs. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Christian Robinson would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The center fielder, number 11, Christian Robinson.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Christian Robinson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Diamondbacks, and it comes courtesy of the long ball. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 2-1 Arizona. Set now for the bottom of the fifth. Stepping into the box, Mike Tuchman. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Ball 2 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Here it comes, 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Fastball just inside.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Weak grounder back to the mound. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play. Two men on, 2 out, and up next the switch hitting catcher Yasmani Grandal. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That's inside. 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The set and the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Second and third, 2 away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Peralta. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3. The Diamondbacks right now would welcome a leadoff walk to start this inning.
Full count now, 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Bats on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
David Peralta.
Now batting, David Peralta. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Escobar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 2-1. Corbin Martin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 48, Corbin Martin.
Ready now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
The left fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
First offering on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh Bell.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Brendan Rodgers. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1.
Got a ball, one strike.
2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Three and two now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Michael Lorenzen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Settling in now, Carson Kelly. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Count 2-1.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Christian Walker. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
So now to the plate, Kevin Cron. 1 ball, no strikes to count. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Fly ball out toward right field. Betts giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The batter number 50, second baseman,
Digging in and looking for more, Ildemaro Vargas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and 1 strike. Men on third with 2 down. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Full count, 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Bichette is calling for it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-1. Digging in, Mike Tauchman. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fastball, and oh, he has to bend out of the way of that one. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1.
Ball 3. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Standing in, Anthony Rendon. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 1-0 home.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Count is 2-1. That's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. Arizona's on top 2-1. Zach Britton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. It was a walk in his last trip.
Cole Calhoun.
From the stretch.
Hey!
Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box now, Christian Robinson, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And this is fouled at the plate. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Seared down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
This pitch is popped up in there, a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Now back, left fielder, David.
Now in the box, David Peralta. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1. Here it comes. Bounce to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A toss behind the back. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Splitter taken here. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Slow roller out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. D-backs out in front, 3-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention
New
please.
pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Number 39, Joe Smith.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball one. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 1-0. To 1-2 now. The pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Here it comes. Outside, 3-0 now. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. As a look, now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit sharply on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tyler Duffy enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Carson Kelly. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. Here now the 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Christian Walker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Kevin Crone. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fouled away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks as the lead remains 3-1. Archie Bradley comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 25, Archie Bradley.
So coming to the plate, Bo Bichette 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
The 1-0. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Two and two. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. So striding forward now, Mike Tuchman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Mookie Betts is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Bradley, a 27-year-old. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick. And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. lifted the other way down the left field line. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The D-backs used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Dinelson Lamet earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Madison Bumgarner pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Archie Bradley records the save, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the home team, 1 run.